Cold Mouth Gamer.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and keep the ball downfield.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal call.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking for to do. Lead his team to a victory. It doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They begin with Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And right away, he lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble. What we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice that.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever do it. Yet there are humans out there running around. We just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
Here we go! Red 38! Red 38!
They'll run with Gillisley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Here's Gillisley. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Despite their blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's go. White 90. White 90.
They go with the option on fourth down, left side. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further.
Holding offense.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take it. Down, he'll drop to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On play action, they'll throw. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the solid gain of 27. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen.
And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. They laugh and sometimes not just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for them.
Yeah, really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He dumps it off for Henry. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles Hayes tried to dump it underneath here. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and it's a fumble. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Saints have dropped their offense out here on the last drive. They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here. If they, it's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 70 Tigers have taken the early lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's also explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texans set to come on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. First, you know hard, and right now they're locking themselves on offense.
I like that. Everyone is just taking me for a doctor. Thank you, Dr. Davis.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 30.
A first down carry for Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
You know, when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Set. Green, 30.
On second down, here's Henry. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. And the big beat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Here defensively.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And we'll find Davis on the left side complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Snap gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, holding on the lawn chair. Moving backwards on first down. Never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back and reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Hurry up, here we go. Green,
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. For a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The wide receiver screen is going to receivers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Now let's go. Green.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz. His linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. And his kick is good. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Saints coming in now to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here we go. White, 9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him. They blocked him, gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the armor, giving him a whole lot of credit, thanking him for that much space to run with.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. White, 90. White, 90.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Double developing this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90. Ohio. Ohio.
Third and long for Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Still fighting for more. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense. You have to find a way to account for it. And if you're not going to use a spy, tell your guys to keep your eyes on it. Because if he breaks out and makes plays like that, one does search.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Red 38.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Red 38.
Hey, here we go. Take it.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Red 38.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people believe other quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Bridgewater on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
That's that trouble with Brady from the start. He's got two extra defensive backs in the game. He's got to do it right. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, he busts the guys out and intercepted.
Texans offenses and get sent to temporary here. Last time it was 13. It's only 1 6
go kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
3 down, 3 down.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because he just called you incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
That puts him on pace to get a little bit on the map here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The Texans send the punter out. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. It's taken to the 26. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, a good way to go. Finish things off. That's the only way to get it done.
The drive starting playing a good one. Give him 19. They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running in, establishing things, seeing backs, find holes, get through, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ohio!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. 1 quarter down. It's the Saints in the lead early here. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Check 3, check 3.
Let's go!
From the gun, Bridgewater. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this is run it now out of the gun. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
In this stage of the game, the run and pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Strong right.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up the second down.
Designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board into the field because they were able to throw up their linebacker to get into the backfield and steal the play.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
A good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time the pass is thrown, they're right there. Gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Texans send the runner out as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
Ohio. Flex round.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Fights loose. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid game of 27.
Hang on, get together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go. Red 38.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Let's go. White 90. White 90.
Now Gillisley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Get him, boys.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's complete to Meredith. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the stickler routes in the playbook, but always still effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Flex round. Flex round.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints now at 6 to their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Now the try here for the point after. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for loss, Charles, only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. yards, makes it 3rd and 7 now.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and get enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. The downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Brandon, that's a tough guy right there. He knew that was going to happen. In other words, he had to absorb that hit. How about him securing the football, churning the legs a little bit, and getting what he needed for a 1st down?
Well, that's the deal. On 3rd down, these guys, they know where the sticks are. He obviously knew right there.
And if you want to be a dependable 3rd down receiver, you've got to be willing to absorb those types of hits and make those sort of plays.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Shreds him with a stiff arm. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 20.
When you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. And they've got it inside the 10 and gains that one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Set, 3-19.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Splits the uprights, and the lead down to 13-10. Here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Ingram. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The Saints on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Bridgewater. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play back.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30. Texans, 51 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab with one hand, but when you move to catch that distance, not.
Yes, sir. You have it right there. Keep talking about the high antics that we're seeing every single day. No matter what spot this is in. Actually does happen in the game of that one. Right out of my seat.
So how about this for a chance to field position from inside the 10? Here's first down on the other side of the field.
Set. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll look to throw here, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
Let's go. Green,
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
They run. This is Lewis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop it behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it will be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing multiple tight end that came out of the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Texans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. But he hits his man, Matthews. To just kick the extra point winds up successful. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they're able to execute it successfully on that play.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Storm pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice game.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Space to run past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on the roll. It's another first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think that's something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Come on, let's go!
Play fake. Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from the defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he locates Walker, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Gain of 23.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They're going to look to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Texans on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And he fires one incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. You see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
2nd down, Bridgewater. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Obviously, this is not a banner game in football, so we got to come down from it, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
second down play. We'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. White 90. White 90. Motion. Flex round. Flex round.
Here's Bridgewater. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. As these guys are in for 6. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
Remember, Gardner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's going to have his hand open pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Point after here coming up. No problem there on the extra point. And that gives to the 3-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So for the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hurry up. Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And Matthews makes the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
We want it. Hurry up. Here we go. 3-19.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. Going to bring you the story of the second half. Let's get you right back out to Brandon Gott.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that all wins games.
Penn State
breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Let's go! What? 90!
This is Gillisley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Second and 2 is perfect time for a little bit of gamble. Isn't it? Look at the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. In this situation, give it to your back. Let it pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
First down, Bridgewater. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there. Second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware. Ball may come your way.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Here we go! What? 90!
From the gun, Bridgewater. And complete it to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards through the air on the first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Come on, let's go! What?
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now a handoff to Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them with no gain.
Here we go! What? 90!
Bridgewater now on second down. Being chased out left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now after the holding call, here's second and 20.
We Here we go!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The Saints on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. At the 30, but a shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Right in the pretty big run, but he just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Texans on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go now.
Back to throw here. And Davis has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. It was looking for Matthews that time, and it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That was like an ill-advised throw. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here we go now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against him because you're running away from people.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Here we go now. Green.
He'll drop to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's another 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Set. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35. Brings that go around a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Another big hitter there.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
All right, here we go. 3.
Right back to him on first down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go now.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Now let's go. 3-19.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. He'll look to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way down the field. Once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
And they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4. Is right there. It's good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? The touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of inside the red zone. So they want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you had periods devoted to practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
It's not a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because you actually have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first down throw for Bridgewater. They go screen. This is Ingram. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like defense put pretty good pressure on him. He was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for the first down.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that?
Flex round! Flex round!
Bridgewater on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the defense had a plan. Already in the range.
Leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
He has elite instincts for his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run, and flies him like a missile, stopping out behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11.
Now let's go! Blue landing!
Again, it's Henry. Gets out of a little bit of trouble there with a shifty move. He'll take it up past the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll be corralled well up. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here we go now!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Stocker's got it, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, that's Lewis. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bobbled up.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Right, the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Bridgewater now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get up field, the blocking forms in front, locked it into the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
On any given pass, but you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he's flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. All and even as we get ready to start the fourth. In the second half, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Oh, some strong running. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 to first.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield and get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes it.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Flex round! Flex round!
The second down throw for Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. In for the score. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Time to adjust to life in the NFL because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Also a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The key to a good screen pass is
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
good blocking eventually, but first is good acting. You want to let the defenders get past you. Leak out to whichever spot or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. They actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Green 39!
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A gain of 4 that time.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. And I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
All right, here we go. Green!
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. A gain of 6 there on first.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And I certainly feel like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We're getting mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
They'll drop the throw. Out to his left. Open space inside the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. Put together there. They go 75 yards in no plays. And it results in the Texans momentum in the end zone. Continue in this wild fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Let's go. White 90. White 90. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Second down, Bridgewater. Wiggles free. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about it, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they would have brought them onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90. Ohio. Ohio.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. And passing yardage line is now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you put a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
First down, Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to. You and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Every year I go to the combine, I marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through it.
The Saints on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third and 11.
Let's go!
Play fake. Bridgewater. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches it over.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and he keep making the connection.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Come on, let's go!
They'll run here with Ingram. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Let's go! White 90! White 90!
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A great play there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have moved down in front. And there he had to break multiple tackles to earn that touchdown. Bottom line, he earned that touchdown.
Indeed he did. That was pretty much a get off of me run and all the way into the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, of course, the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. I guess in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know if that was the type of a chance you want to take.
That one could very easily have been intercepted. If it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now let's go. Green 39.
And the blitz does come. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. He opted to go with his scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, and they rallied to it and kept him short of a first down.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so. And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Flex round. Flex round. Let's go.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. He's going to loft one, deep left side, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. In for the score. And the Saints add on to their lead.
This is a rookie quarterback we're seeing.
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Now the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if some guys are going to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now let's go! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Blue 90!
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 20. Matthews, the intended target. This spot will be that deficit.
You know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you got to run the ball out and try and get them out. But as you noted, at this time of the game, this point on the clock, I had to throw it.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they're going up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone. All athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
He's still well doing, isn't he? I'm still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. You and I both know. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak winning ball games.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And now the Texans want to call another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Flex round. Flex round.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get ready.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
I think we'll probably see the goal for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try to make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll get to the line line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Now let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
What's the expression about slim and none? This is what we just left down and now they're down to none. Yes, exactly right.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy,